sometimes
Yes, I do.
at the movie theater?
Yes, I sure do.
You like that fake popcorn?
I have a technique. I just roll it and bink, 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 three. Boom, boom, boom.
Bink, 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 bink. Doesn't really translate. I don't know what you're talking about. How about the game? Okay.
Well, I mean, this is a basketball fan heaven game. A game that you would just sit back and say, let everyone go. Let everyone go do what they want to do. Do not worry about anything, because this is ultimately a great game.
And have plenty of popcorn for this heavenly matchup. Kevin Hart.
The Doogies.
It's game time in Oakland as the crowds at Oracle Arena look to cheer on the hometown Warriors.
I put my own name in my own jersey, bro.
Back to their Clipper fans. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. Two elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
It's go time. Now, these are two teams whose rivalry goes way back, and anytime they renew it, the fans, as well as all that are involved, are going to be in for a treat.
I like that. Go time. That's a good way to put it. I mean, this will be a testing encounter between these two. The build-up to the game has been extremely intense. I think everybody expecting some kind of volatility to erupt on the floor today.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Hill at the small forward position. Thompson with the bucket.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Paul kicks to Griffin. No good with the wing jumper.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many.
Ooh.
Such a strong finisher.
Oh.
Hey, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Griffin, following the score by Golden State. Hill, no good.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that.
Iguodala, no good. Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Hill has the open look, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
G kicks to Green for the three. Warriors the rebound. Spates. And the Warriors take on two more.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in this game. Guys, that makes it really tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Torres, and the Warriors take on two more.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now, here's Redick. 9 points last game. Down low. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Jordan. Griffin's got his first basket.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Green kicks to G. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And the basket by Hill.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Warriors leading by 6. Green with a screen on Reddick. And Thompson kicks to G. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 12 points for Freak.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
And slams it in.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed play.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Now, here's Reddick. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. To the inside. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through G. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And the Warriors with possession here. The Clippers getting the bucket.
Oh.
Stolen by Jordan. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Hill leading the charge.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That one is off. And the
Come
Warriors
on.
some changes. Here's G. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Call out there with Anthony Morrow. And it's Hill in at the 3 slot.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Tell you what, that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Picks it out to Paul. Launches it. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis. But when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
Jordan the pass to Paul. Poked loose. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And then G with the jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. Lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Reddick is checked in. Out to the wing. Here's Morrow. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Morrow's got 8 points. Warriors leading by 10. Dishes it to Barnes. Here's Torres. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The arc.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And it's Paul penetrating. And the basket by Morrow. 10 points for him.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Back to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Barnes dishes to Spates. Green, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Nobody near Barnes.
Good
And
shit,
another
Barnes.
three
Good
for
shit.
Golden State.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Oh, you blocked you.
Off by Griffin.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Here's Torres, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
He more than makes up for that.
Spacing.
Amazing aerial skills.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Thompson. Clippers trail by 13. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Ah, I fucked up. Don't pass it back, you idiot.
Iguodala, right side. No good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated. Really an extraordinary game for Hill. He's got 10 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
G kicks to Green. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Hill. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Green. And he makes good on the way. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Dudley's checked in. Clippers trail by 13. Paul kicks to Reddick. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Andre Iguodala comes up with the
I'm
rebound.
up to the races.
Here's Torres. And some very quick points for him on that possession. G's got 33.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's
Wow.
on him, he's been giving them medicine.
The 3 from Dudley. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that.
I'm off to the races.
Keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets got the job done. He finished with 27 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. Just another fantastic showing in what has been a great stretch of basketball for him.
Great
I think
job,
I had it.
Doris.
I think I
Thank you,
submitted
guys.
that one.
It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you. Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Livingston kicks to Griffin. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 14 points for Blake Griffin.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Kicks it to G. Griffin against Spates. Outside, Green. And it's Golden State with another.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively.
Damn, I got a reaching foul.
And so a pretty lopsided game.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, with the foul trouble right now, do you plan on resting your starters and relying on your bench?
Well, we're going to have to, you know, so whether I have trust or not, and I do, they're going to play regardless.
Coach, thanks for the time.
Amazing.
Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Nah, man, they got Greg out there and shit. Really fucking killing everybody. But you damn skip me on killing everybody, man. You see that fucking fat ass dog got to run off the fucking tip offs. Come on, man. What is there to be scared of, man? I got one foul.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. We exposed them in transition. That's the first thing. When we got out,
They're 9 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2
keep pushing the ball
steals.
whenever you get the chance. Ball security was probably our high point.
I'm 5 for 6 at 3 ball.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
On the wing, Johnson and Iguodala. Maurice
Ooh,
Spates
that wasn't called on me yet.
That's Torres in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Warriors leading by 22. And Thompson kicks to G. The feed to Spates. And there's Green on the assist from Spates. 6 points for Draymond Green.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Griffin. And slam dunk.
I don't know how to do that. That's the only thing I don't know how to do.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Golden State moving the ball around. Iguodala against Hill. Green with a screen for Thompson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists.
People are moving.
You knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
And here is Paul. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Shots good. 16 points for Blake Griffin.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's G, defended by Paul. Spates the pass to Torres. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. G's got 43 points. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Paul outside. He dishes it to Griffin. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
And frankly, I mean, that was sloppy play on the other side's part. But not all of it. They put the screws to him, that's for sure.
To the wing on the left. Right side, Jordan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 6 points here for DeAndre Jordan. On the wing, Green fires for three. Another three for Golden State.
Offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Taking a look at some stats for DeAndre Jordan. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. First in rebounding, first in blocks, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league. Third overall in field goal percentage.
And, you know, just going back real quick to the fact that he rebounds so well, I mean, that's a tremendous feat. He's a monster in the lane.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
Green dishes to G. Outside Curry. Green kicks to Spates. Soft touch off the glass. Spates has got his second basket of the game.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Redick is in the corner. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Maurice Spates. For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
To the paint. And Curry the bucket on the assist by G. G's got 3 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Good.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 17-6 run. That's good.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Hill. The Warriors pull it in. Spates has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Paul with the steal. To the middle. Jordan kicks to Redick. And the Clippers miss again.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And the shot is good. G's got 55.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And slam dunk by Jordan.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The dish to G. They double him with Jordan. G, no good.
It's going to draw foul.
Shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Feeds to Paul from the arc. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
G, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The drive by Jordan. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Jordan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Griffin on the double team. Here's Torres. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Outside Hill. And the wide open shot from Redick. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Biyombo is checked in for Spates. Laverne comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Brown in for Curry. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Griffin. Morrow comes in for Solomon Hill. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Livingston in for Paul. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Jordan, there's the bucket, good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
1:04 left in the third. Goes up off the pick, and it's blocked by Torres.
Get good, boy.
The drive by Green, and he gets it to go. 61 points for Freak.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Livingston passes to Morrow. Wide open. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
We've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Inside, here's Jordan, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Torres, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Over in the corner, Lee. Jordan, tip back in for 2.
And a nice soft touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Yeah, but how about the fight there prior to that ball being available? That's what I...
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. This one. And the Warriors making a change here. G's checked in. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this game 45%. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Paul out there with Livingston. And then there's Henry Sims. Then there's Griffin. And it's Redick in at the small forward. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors miss again. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Down low, here's Sims, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Sims has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Clippers. The Warriors have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Griffin on the double team. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And what a tremendous game for G. He's now up to 51 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Robbie Hummel, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
To the paint. Biyombo with it. G dishes to Biyombo. Golden State moving it around.
Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. And he causes excitement just by walking in the building.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Hummel kicks to Paul. buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Three-pointer, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Torres.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Passes it to Hummel. Wide open look. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today.
How many fucking 3-7-8 out of 12?
There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead. No doubt about it.
Hummel, good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Round kicks to G. Griffin with the steal. Here's Hummel. He's covered by Brown. Passes to Hummel. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Biyombo. Back to Brown. Pulls up. And again, no good by Golden State.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bismack Biyombo.
He's on the wrong
Green comes
team.
in for Laverne. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Brown. Lance Thompson in for Brown. Here's G, defended by Paul. Here's Torres. Another shot. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Paul kicks to Jordan. Paul outside. He feeds it to Griffin. Jordan the screen. And shot by Griffin, no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Hill dishes the ball. The Warriors pull it in. G's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Iguodala. And another basket for Golden State.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Jordan kicks to Paul. And here's Hill for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 14 points for Hill.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Spates the pass to Iguodala. Here's Torres, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Griffin, no one around him, takes the elbow jumper and dreams it.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Shoots from 12. And Jordan sends it back.
He just let him fucking.
Now Paul. Redick for 3. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
G dishes to Iguodala. He kicks to Spates. Here's G, defended by Paul. G, no good.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me? I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And Hill over to help. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Laverne, he's checked in for Maurice Spates. And then for the Clippers, Jared Dudley's checked in for Solomon Hill. Lee comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Livingston in for Paul.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Takes it from 10, and he overshot that one, missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. G, no good.
Doesn't want me to make anything.
Los Angeles guys shooting at 46%, making some buckets.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
You're right, see, it was a standout performance across the board. They were
it doesn't want me to hit.
Toying with
yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And you can rock the brooms now, fellas. They've found a way to defeat this opponent all 4 games this year, finishing out a clean sweep for their season series against the Clippers.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for G. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And a wide-open look for Lee. And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Torres. This is to Laverne. Kicks it to G. Here's the 3. Hope they get it back. Iguodala left side. Here's Torres. Can't connect from long distance. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
Oh, yeah. Good win.
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
You know, as weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands is going in. You know, I got to that point tonight, and I hope I can find it again sometime soon.
Well done. Kevin, a young man, always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60%. Reminds me of myself. You're shooting over 60%. You're playing smart. You're being aggressive. And you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
God dominated that game. 77 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 block, 9 made 3 balls, bro. Talk to me. Talk to me, bro. Well, I'm getting that game a break tonight, bro. I'm playing like NBA or something. No, I'll probably go play fucking Mortal Kombat. You try playing Cold War, it's getting boring. I can fly. The teams are interested in me, bro. Nice pass. I ain't trying to trade, but I just want to see what teams are interested. Damn, you're boring. Ah, yeah, I'm one of those guys. All those fucking teams interested, bro. Fernando sucks. Let's play. Do this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2 wins to none. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. There are a lot of really exciting players in Orlando. Some freakish athletes, to say the least. Which match?
Talk about the Magic, man. I'm the star, dude. I'm pulling out 77 points, bro. Try to go to the bench. I'm the point guard.
At Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California.
If I leave, you're going to be talking to your crap.
Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors home streak. They only need one more victory to win the Pacific Division Championship.
Well, it's hard not to like what they've been showing us lately. I mean, very solid basketball across the board. You can point to a lot of different areas where this team has been outstanding.
And that's why they've been winning so many of these games. I mean, they're just well-rounded. They get the job done on both ends. Yeah. And when you're clicking like that as a unit, you're going to create problems.
A look at the Magic starting group. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Conley's out there with Vucevic, and it's Payton in at the 1 spot. Here's Payton. Oladipo right side. Back to Payton.
Come on, man. We are.
Up top, Oladipo. And it's Harris off the drive. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Come on.
At the charity stripe in that game, they just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Well, that's got to wear on you.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando.
There's only hit 3 this game.
Oladipo outside. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Payton, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more.
You're not a free throw shooter,
they were
bro.
sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he misses the second one as well, so he was 0 for 2 that time. Now the Warriors bring it up, and G with the stuff.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
And early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Orlando, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Vucevic is screen on Thompson. And Oladipo, here we go. Another miss by Orlando.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
18
And it's Orlando's ball. Their last encounter
yeah,
was
I know.
Orlando.
I'm trying to get the
And that was
600.
an
I'm
ugly
sorry,
loss
bro.
for them last time playing these guys, and really the rebounding differential.
I'm trying to make that
was the key.
They got work.
I can't grind that 600.
That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
And
Sorry,
we always
Roman.
talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Vonleh has it in the corner.
I didn't know people around here.
Terrace.
Black Ops 3 that day I finalized, bro.
And stolen by Spates. And here we go with Thompson.
Get out of my way!
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for two. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Ball, you only got 4 points, bro.
That's
That's a ball
also
hard.
good, so he hits both free throws.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his
Stop
first foul.
shooting. You only got big,
Payton
bro.
outside. Right wing. Vucevic against Green. And it's Vucevic missing. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Torres. They get the rebound to the left side wing. Latrey. That's good. G's got 7.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Iguodala's drive. And G with the stop.
And a lot of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy no can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
The Magic trail by 9. Payton outside. On the wing, Harris. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Harris has got his first points of the night. Here's G. This game an incredible scoring display for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Payton dishes to Oladipo. Kicks to Vucevic. Fades back. That's good.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And G has it in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic trail by 7. Payton right side. That's good from Harris on the assist by Payton. Harris has got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Spates kicks to Thompson. From 12 feet out. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Got a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Freak, number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Come on.
Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Biombo is checked in for Spates. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Draymond Green. And it's Richard also for Orlando. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. And that one's good by G.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money. That's no doubt. No good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Pass to Kid Gilchrist.
My. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Especially, guys, when he's given the kind of space he had that time.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia slam cam. Here's Vucevic following the basket by Freak. Vucevic, G with the rebound. G's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Iguodala, no good.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Inside. And finished off by Kid Gilchrist. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly can't remember the last time I
I'll
saw
tell
it.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
The Magic trail by 6. Payton passes to Vucevic. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Biombo with the block. And they're able to recover. Iguodala with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
That free throw good. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Maurice Spade's out there with Green, and it's Torres in at the point guard. That's the Warriors' 5. Lasagna. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Lasagna's got 5.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Good job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And here's Oladipo following the three-pointer by Freak. And Oladipo, here we go. Here's Harris. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, man.
Harris has got 8.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Green with the screen for Iguodala. Here's Torres. Again, Golden State.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Warriors leading by 4. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Magic. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the pass to Vonleh. It's Biombo with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And he gets it to go.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
There's Azania. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers. It's stolen by Green. Here's G. Thompson outside. Here's Torres. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's an 11-point Warrior lead.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Harris against Thompson. On the wing, Harris. 8 points for him. Clock at 6. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his third foul. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now the dish to G. Feeds it to Spates. Payton against Curry. There's the triple. And that one's good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
There's the three, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at
Tough stuff.
we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants, and in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense is showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Oladipo against Spates. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Biyombo is checked in for Maurice Spates. Poked away, and the foul called on Freak. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
The shot by Vonleh, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
You know, when they score them more like hard.
Game against the Clippers. They set the pick. Oladipo dishes to Payton. And Oladipo kicks to Vonleh. Misses from short range.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Thompson against Oladipo. He feeds it to Vucevic. Shot is off. Great D that time from Green.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
G, no good. The Magic trail by 17. Here's Payton. And he lays it up and in. Payton's got 6. Here's G. He's got 31. It's rebounded by Payton.
Doesn't want to get in point.
Payton's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the dunk by Vonleh.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Oladipo with the ball. Now Green defending. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Vucevic. Warriors with the rebound. Biyombo's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Torres. Great D that time from Payton. The Magic trail by 13. In the corner, it's Harris. On baseline, Jay. Harris missing again. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Torres. And 2 free throws coming up as he
Doesn't
misses
have
that
any
one.
good
Throwing
points.
the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Just absolute domination in this one for G. 31 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's putting up about 14 points tonight, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
Yeah, he definitely has the skill set to put up even bigger numbers. It wouldn't be a surprise to see that in the coming days. We've got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now.
Terrible.
Second in opponent shooting percentage. Second in opponent points per game. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some
Oh, he's
glass eaters on
open,
that
bro.
squad.
Oh my
And
God,
they've
this
been
game.
outstanding defensively. As you can see from that ranking in opponent field goal percentage, they get after it and make everything a challenge.
The Magic have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Warriors leading by 11. Here's Torres. That's tipped. It's stolen by
Oh, it
Oladipo.
wasn't.
Pass to Azania. Picked by Vucevic. Dishes it to Harris. Oladipo, the pass to Harris. Another miss by Orlando. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
The Magic trail by 13. Oladipo, the pass to Hazania. Picked by Vucevic. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Well, from long range, this collection of point guards have caught fire in the second half of the season. Here are their three-point numbers. Freak, number 1. Second, Stephen Curry.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3.
As we're going to break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Chicago. They are the favorite right now to lock up the number 1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out Orlando. Just a few spots below there.
And I think for the Magic, they've had a tremendous year. There were a lot of people waiting for them to take that tumble late in the season. Well, those people might be waiting for a little while longer.
I agree. I mean, it's clear they're not going anywhere. I mean, this is not a team that any opponent can take lightly come playoff time.
From deep. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Azania.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Here's Torres, and he gets it to go. G's got 39.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific
He
game.
has.
He has been the X factor.
Passes it to Hazania. No good. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 14. Pull up Jay, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Here's Azania. G with the rebound. G's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated
Good
themselves
delay on my run.
categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Well, fortunately for him, it really doesn't matter anymore. They got this thing.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
I'm done, bro.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that prepared. And that'll
I'm doing, bro, mad.